Well, damn. Bayonetta 2 is a short-ass game. I mean, to be fair, so was the first one, but still. Lady Pelvic, bringing you my review on Bayonetta 2. If you're new here, I already did a review on Bayonetta 1, which I thought was pretty good, but Bayonetta 2 definitely stepped it up. And yeah, sure, they made it a little easier, but still, all across the board, great game. And without further ado, here are my thoughts on Bayonetta 2. Now, it wouldn't be a Bayonetta game if it didn't open with you battling against angels with some mysterious person while the narrator spits some lore of Asir, the god of chaos, and the creator of the Eyes of the World. Bayonetta 2 takes place a few months after the events of Bayonetta 1. In the middle of Christmas, Bayonetta is shopping while forcing Enzo to usher around her new belongings. Just as all seems happy and peaceful, the angels attacking Bayonetta takes some ass-whooping action. While kicking Angel High, Bayonetta summons one of her contracted demons to finish the job, but ends up losing control and having to take it out herself. This part was crazy unexpected and awesome. It nailed the whole Godzilla climbing up a tower theme. After seemingly putting the beast back in its place, it makes one final attack at Bayonetta, but Jeanne takes the hit for her dear friend instead. And for some reason, her soul got knocked out of her body and taken to Inferno. Not gonna lie, that felt a little too cheesy and easy, but you know, whatever. Hold up. The first grab goes to her butt. You see this? Man, the developers must thought they were slick. I see you. Okay, moving on. But the game needed something to start the story, so there you go. Bayonetta decides to save her friend from the depths of Inferno with the help of Enzo. She's on her way to Mount Fimbulventor, where it's said to be the entrance to Paradiso and Inferno. They arrive at Noaton, a small village at the base of Fimbulventor, and that's where you meet the first new character, Loki, a snotty kid who has some slick card tricks.
On quite a show, little magician. Oh, you like that, huh? Wait till you see the climax. Silly girl. You'll have to do better than that to earn a tip, my dear.
Turns out, he's the key to entering Inferno, and amongst other things. He was mildly entertaining. Him and Bayonetta's back and forth is worth a few chuckles. Of course, the old cast is back with Luca and Rodine, and obviously Jeanne and Enzo. Another mysterious reoccurring character is the masked Lumen Sage, which he's probably my new favorite character. Because, you know, reasons and stuff. The gameplay is true to the first, being action-packed, over-the-top, and pure ridiculousness. A third-person action game. Landing hits fills up your magic gauge, which allows you to perform a torture attack, which does a stupid amount of damage to your enemy. Or you can activate an Umbran Climax, and for a period of time, your regular attacks cover more area and do more damage. This is the biggest mechanic that people say made this game easier, and it did. But it didn't stop the fact that the enemies still hit hard, and dodging enemies with perfect timing is a must. Plus, it probably helped that Grace and Glory weren't copied and pasted everywhere in the game. I would also like to take this time to acknowledge the fact that QuickTime events weren't a thing in this game. Praise Jubileus for that one! Moving on to Witch Time, the gameplay's biggest fighting feature is everything. Witch Time slows everything down, and that's when you go on the offensive. Part of Bayonetta's charm is how outrageous it is, and how much activity is happening during the battle at once. I swear, when I fought against the bosses, particularly against the masked Lumen Sage, I honestly didn't know what the fuck was going on. So much punches, kicks, slices, bullets were being flown around, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. For some reason though, while most games it can be seen as a bad thing, Bayonetta made it work. I felt like as far as the realm of Bayonetta goes, we were like two Super Saiyans battling it out hardcore. It was like constant moving, constant action, constant me forgetting to breathe because I felt like it would distract me from dodging. Like, it's fucking wild. But I love it. I think I figured out why I like Bayonetta's gameplay so much. It's because the visuals are so badass, and you as the player, you feel like a badass as you're playing. Like an example being Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. The motion sensor thing trying to attack enemies with the correct timing, waiting for openings, it's kind of slow. And when you actually watch Link fight, it's really not all that badass. Even though Link is a badass himself. But when you watch Bayonetta, like Bayonetta's, the motions you see on the screen is all you. You're immersed, you're not waiting for openings, you're just going ham. And all those sexy poses, the badass moves are all fluid and entertaining to watch. As always, the levels were well done, but the levels that stuck out most in Bayonetta 2 were the levels you had to revisit from the first game. It was awesome to play through certain events from a different perspective. It helped tie the story together. Also, the switch up from finding demons instead of angels all the time, I liked it. Naturally, the demons hit harder and take a lot more hits to bring down, but overall, I think think I enjoyed the kind of variety it threw at you there. And the scoring system from the first game carries over to the second one. Pure Platinum to Stone awards are given based on your performance. How many deaths or items you use, they all factor into what kind of award you get. Items can be created or bought from Rodine's Gates of Hell, along with weapons you're able to equip to Bayonetta's hands and feet, new techniques, and accessories. The looks of Bayonetta 2, I don't know. The graphics, I mean, I guess they look better. I don't really see a major leap of graphical improvement. Like, it seems they allowed more color into the second game, as the first one had a lot of, like, murky and dark tones. The new outfits, okay, you know, Bayonetta, I think she looks great with short hair. In fact, I love her new outfit. Probably, I think I could say more than the first one. Jeanne, however, I'm not a fan. Give her back her short hair. It, like, shaped her face, you know? And her makeup didn't seem as exaggerated. I know that's just, like, me being nitpicky and whatnot. I don't know, I thought that was kind of one of her, like, star features, that bold red lipstick and that, you know, kind of pale blue, but still vibrant eyeshadow. Anyways, and the mascara, you know, it was like, damn, sharp as hell. But anyways, you know, maybe it was just because I can only see half of her face, because, you know, her damn fucking long hair is covering half of her face. Anyways, as always, love the angel designs. Love that the artist took the concept of an angel, a holy, compassionate figure of light, and made them, like, freakish looking. Even more so when you chip away at their armor and see their true nature. Demons, they look good, but they didn't visually appeal to me as much as angels did. I guess because demons already are, like, a corrupt thing in my mind, they made it look just like that, a corrupt thing. There wasn't like I don't know, it wasn't like a burst of out of the norm demonic looking creatures to me. The music, honestly, I feel Bayonetta 1's track had a lot more memorable soundtracks. Instead of Fly Me to the Moon, they had Moon River, which was Bayonetta's new theme, if you would. I mean, I liked it, but I would take Fly Me to the Moon over Moon River any day. Even the new quote-unquote fight theme, Tomorrow Is Mine, it's a good song. I just really miss Fly Me to the Moon. What I did like, though, is when you're fighting a certain character, they played the same track when you fought this character in the first one, which was a huge hint to who this mysterious person was, which honestly was probably my favorite track in this game. I won't even say the name of this track, as it's a spoiler if you haven't played the first one, but enjoy! Bayonetta 2 is an awesome game. In fact, I liked it a lot more than the first one. I have to give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Now take this with a grain of salt because I'm rather salty. I got 1 Stone Award. And for those who don't know, Bayonetta 1, I got like Stone Awards like across the board, except maybe like the first chapter. The 1 Stone Award I got was complete bullshit. Here's what happens. So in Bayonetta, sometimes there's different styles of gameplay. You know, sometimes you're riding a motorcycle, sometimes you're flying on a jet and or a missile, and it's just all different. What they did, they coupled in the boss battle with like a jet battle gameplay, and I died at the jet battle part. That was bullshit because the boss like kicked its ass. I just thought, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan when games have like that miscellaneous, like, oh, random driving level, oh, random fishing level. It's like, why is this a thing? But aside from that, it's honestly a solid, beautiful game. Also, speaking of that, like the boss fight, oh god, man, it wasn't as epic as the first one. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of let down. I was like, man, what is this? You know, the first boss is something like epic, you know, you're fighting essentially like a god, and I guess here you're fighting a god, but it wasn't like an awesome god, you know? It was just like hey. The story of this game was amazing. How it tied up all the loose ends of Bayonetta 1 was excellent. I understand some people didn't like it because it's like, oh, you have to play Bayonetta 2 in order to understand Bayonetta 1. I mean, to a degree, but also you'd be missing a lot of story in general if you just skipped to 2 anyways, so... I also have more to say on the story, kinda sorta. It's more comedic, if anything, but it's still spoilers, so stay tuned after my little spiel of go ahead and subscribe to me and look at my other stuff, okay? Also, shout out to Platinum Games. You guys did an excellent job on this game. If you guys want to play an action-packed, like, holy shit, what the fuck's going on kind of game, Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta is probably the most action-packed game I have personally ever played. Again, play the first one, because if you don't play the first one, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of feels. Final question is, I don't know if I asked this, but what is your favorite, like, action-packed game? The most action-packed game I've probably played, honestly, would be Bayonetta, the first one. Simply because I didn't play Devil May Cry before, so it was, like, brand new to me. I didn't know what to expect, how the controls were. I didn't know nothing. So I went into this game like, whoa, like, what's happening? Holy shit, which time dodge everything? You know? So even like God of War, don't get me wrong, is action-packed, but like Bayonetta is on some like next level shit. So I definitely have to say Bayonetta 1 is probably the most action-packed game I've ever played. Thank you for watching me talk about stuff. Click the top box, which will lead you to my review playlist, and the bottom box will lead you to my Let's Play channel. Finally starting the pacifist run. And oh yes, yo, damn right, you can expect an Undertale video soon. Okay, so if you're still here, this part is just pure spoiler, and I just kind of want to talk to you guys for those who have played the game, and just like, I just want your thoughts on this particular part, just to know that I'm not alone, or if I am alone and I'm just like a cynical asshole, I guess, like, I don't know. So check out this scene from Bayonetta 2.
Cereza, just one time, call me Daddy. Thank you, Cereza, my dear, sweet child.
Okay, so like, I thought he was gonna call her, you know, father. Like, you know, like the reference to the first game, call me father. I was like saying the words for him. But no, he's like, call me daddy. Okay, alright, maybe us ladies have ruined that word, particularly even for me. It's just like, you know, call me daddy. It's like a sugar daddy. It's like a pimp. Like, I was thinking like, call me daddy. You gotta understand, like, Bayonetta, you know, she's this sexy woman, and, you know, Baldur, I'm pretty sure Baldur could be a pimp. Like, you know, Baldur, like, sup, I'm ballin', cause I'm ballin'. Okay, let me, shit, man, come on. Call me daddy. And I understand, it's supposed to be like a heartfelt moment, but damn it, like, I laughed. Like, I get that, you know, she lost her mom. This is her one chance to, like, actually connect with her father, since her father essentially was possessed in the first game, and man, I laughed. So let me know in the comments below, like, did you also laugh, like, or find that just like a weird way to say it? Like, out of all the things you could have said daddy, you could say father, you know. And then I get also that there may be like a difference between like daddy and like a father, like, you know, a biological father, like, hey, I'm practically a, for lack of better words, you know, sperm donor, just kind of like, hey, like, I am your biological father, versus like, I'm a daddy, like, I'm a dad, I'm someone who raised my child, was there for my child, I attend my child's, you know, ballet recitals and all this other shit, you know. And I get that, but like, man, god damn it, it's just, damn, hi daddy, like, call me daddy, like, I don't know, I can't, I laughed. I couldn't take this scene seriously. Okay, I'm done now. Bye, daddy. Can't even say that with a straight face.